Thursday evening, everyone. We are here with basically our interview with the two Winter Carnival coordinators and dear friends of the show, Emma Smith and Ryan Krats, and they're here to tell us today all about Winter Carnival 2014. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us, guys.
We'd like to kind of get to know you a little bit and why you wanted to join Winter Carnival coordinator, because the position is contended every year and there's a lot of people who want to do it. So why are you fulfilling these roles this year?
Ladies first.
Thank you, guys. I wanted to do this role. You know, there's two separate reasons. Primarily, truthfully, I really like the organization part of it. I wanted to kind of get more experience in that, you know, just truthfully be in charge of something and know what it is to have something in your control and all the little aspects that go around it. And I mean, of course, you see how many people get excited about Winter Carnival, and in the end, it's kind of nice to know that you're the one that did that. So, you know, both for experience and for the pride of being the Winter Carnival coordinator.
Nice. Congrats.
As for myself, I've been a part of residence for 3 years, even was in charge as a treasurer for one of those years. And for myself, I have a huge heart for Winter Carnival and what Munsu does with the residences. So for me, I'm giving back in a way to try to, you know, make everything all right with them. I love Winter Carnival, what it's all about, and I feel like this is my way of contributing back to what was given to me. So I feel like this is the best way to do it.
That's perfect. And obviously there's two totally complementary approaches to Winter Carnival coordination. So it is a full-time job, right? So is there a lot of work and prep going into it all? What's that process like?
A lot of work.
All I can say is our days have been non-stop recently. We've come in at like 9 in the morning, been grinding out till around 7 at night, just trying to get everything done.
7 is 8:30 right now, and you're doing interviews with CHMR, right?
Even more today.
Yeah. I mean, it's, to the blind eye, it looks like, oh, you're just running these events and so on and so forth. But, I mean, there's so much more to it. You have to make sure that all the locations on the university are booked, all of your sound equipment's booked, you have your volunteers, your appropriate judges. You know, you're making everyone happy, because believe me, we get 1,000,001 questions on the day, so.
Oh yeah, well I mean anyone who's been to any Winter Carnival event sees the work that goes into it. It's not by any means a surprise that you guys are putting in all the work.
But it's good. I mean, like, I've been enjoying it every minute. I mean, I wouldn't, you know, there's nothing I would change about it. It's just, it is what it is. It's a lot of work.
Right. So how are you guys finding working together? How's the teamwork going?
Well, for me personally, I've absolutely enjoyed it. I find Emma is a person that's a lot more organized and more timely than I am. So she likes to keep me in check at times, and I think we like to play off each other, where I know the heart and the soul of Winter Carnival, and she's the more technical person, the more organized person. I think it works out great in that sense. Yeah,
no, he said it right on there. You know, no offense there, Krats, when I say this, but he's kind of the hearts and I'm the brains, you know. Well, he does. He knows everything about Winter Carnival, where I may not know certain rules or certain aspects of it, but I know when to have something booked or when to do this. And truthfully, I think the two of us make a really great team, because there's not two people on one side of the border. We're both on either side and meet up in the middle, and it works well.
Right. So in the past, it's really only the last few years that it's been two coordinators, but in the past there's been mostly single or lonesome coordinators. Could you maybe speak to what the potential benefits of that system could be?
Absolutely. I believe with one coordinator, you have the ability to run it yourself, make it your own Winter Carnival, as opposed with two people that could be butting heads and different opinions on what events would you like to be changed, what you would like to see be done, all the Munsu events that they put off, like the Novaks coming in on Friday. We're really excited for that. It was definitely a team effort on both of our parts to try to get them here. I say with a single person, it's all on their hands, and a lot of blame and a lot of questions will come to them, and it will be a lot stressful than it will be with two.
Yeah, like Krats said, you know, one person, it's, you have the actual pride and glory of saying this was my Winter Carnival, but I mean, it's a lot of work for one person. And I mean, I don't know about you, Krats, but we haven't butted heads too much. We've really at all. We've really been agreeing on what works and what we would like changed.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know, and I think in the end too, having one Winter Carnival coordinator, it's really becomes a team effort. You know, they definitely call upon their friends and people that have done it in the past to help them out, and we had a team from the beginning, so it's been awesome.
Right. So what are some of the big events on the go this week? Give us a bit of some of the highlights of the schedule.
2014. We'll start off with tomorrow night. All you 19+ students out there, the Novaks and Make Me and everything are coming in. It's only $2 to get into the Breezeway. Good drink specials, awesome prizes that are going to be given out. That's one of them.
And there's a lot of other events during the week. It's an 8-day event, so we have lots of other events such as the field day where we have the huge sled race. We have a musical and non-musical talent where we get to see the many faces of residents and the societies perform their musical and non-musical talents. We actually have a few new events. We actually have a video game competition where we'll be playing Super Smash Bros. Melee in the Inco building where we can put it on a huge screen. It'll be a great spectacle.
Is surround sound up in there?
Surround sound.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And we also have Whose Line Is It Anyways, which will be like an improv event, like the show Whose Line Is It Anyways, except this
Exactly
time
like it.
the points will matter.
The points do matter. Yeah. Yeah, it's I mean, there's so many events offered, and I mean, there's events offered for both kids and resident. Well, it's kids, sorry, we're all kids then, when you think about it. But students and residents and students in clubs and societies. So for all you guys that are in those societies, not in residence, if you want to join, just come talk to us, and you're more than welcome.
Cool. All right. So Max, did you have anything you wanted to ask?
Well, it seems that over the course of, it's been going on for 50 years.
Long time,
50
yeah.
years plus. So the events and the time frames and all this stuff would have kind of adapted and evolved, right, throughout the time.
Oh, certainly.
So what has that been like? What are the traditional aspects of it that you as coordinators kind of cherish and emphasize? And what about the kind of new and progressive stuff that you're offering this year?
Well, from the old perspective, it's a great way to get people out and having a good time, enjoying the events, and getting everyone together, just having a great time. And we like to incorporate that into what we have new. I know, especially with the video game competition, the aspect of electronics and all that kind of stuff. Also, we want to try to bring in more social media, Twitter, into our events.
Yes, we will have a Twitter account. It is coming to a computer near you.
You need to get a hashtag on the go for that.
Hashtag.
We'll start it off with
Carnival.
hashtag Winter Carnival
Yeah.
hype.
Yeah, something like that.
Get a couple people to
That's
live
going to be
tweet
definitely
the
there tomorrow, so check it out.
Good.
Yeah, but also, you know, like they were saying with the new events that we're having, we also changed things where throughout the years it's always been female tug of war and male dodgeball. This year we decided, you know what, we're going to make it co-ed dodgeball and co-ed tug of war. I mean, some girls can throw a ball just as good as some guys, and some guys can be just, you know, tug a rope.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. So I might follow up with this question at a future date, but what kind of advice would you pass down to future Winter Carnival coordinators when you're going out the gates, you know, right at the very start? What have you learned in the last month and a half that you wish you could have told yourself?
Well, for me
Past.
personally, I'm sure Emma will feel the same way. I would really wish, you know, we had a lot more time to get everything organized, just be more timely in what we have to get,
Yeah.
see who we need, everything like that.
I mean, we made it work without question, but we were rushed. That's for sure.
I feel like
It came up out of the blue.
I feel like the hiring was happening around the time that Winter Carnival is usually happening.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. It definitely was, you know, fast approaching. But I would tell myself and any future Winter Carnival coordinators to get your schoolwork done. Like I said, I'm struggling with that. I have a presentation due, and I have my introduction done. So, yeah, it's just, you know, that's my biggest advice, because school, we are here for school in the end, which
We're
sad
students-
truth, sad
students
truth.
first, students
Oh, yes.
first. All right, so now we were asking Poncho earlier what he thinks the impact of Super Res is going to have on Winter Carnival, but you guys have actually been meeting with them, so I mean
Yeah.
it's a little more than speculation. So what are you seeing out of the the two new societies that are going to be participating this year?
Well, so far the towers have been extremely hyped. We're actually
they're great.
We're really excited for them and see what they can bring to the table. I really think they could have the potential to win it with what we've seen so far. They seem really interested. We're really interested to see what they can do.
Yeah.
And it's going to be an absolute ball to see them compete. I think it's a great opportunity to bring more people into Winter Carnival, which was our goal to begin with.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely excited. I mean, they both the presidents for East and West Tower, both representatives, from East and West Tower have been with us since the very beginning. They're eager to get into it, and I'm, like Krats said, I'm actually really excited. They might be the shadow that creeps up from behind. They're good. They've got a lot of house spirit.
So yeah, that's great. That sounds super cool. I'm curious as to especially with the integration with the Super Res and stuff like that. What about Winter Carnival do you want to see exist with it until Winter Carnival is no more? Basically, the question being, what do you want to remain with Winter Carnival through all the adaptations and evolution of it all? What is that fundamental thing that you want to see stay with it?
Or that you think needs to be there for Winter Carnival to still be what it is that we all know and love?
Well, for me personally, I believe that the one thing that needs to stay is the cohesiveness of houses and the hype, and trying to build a strong bond between houses and to get together, have a great time. And I believe the whole event of Winter Carnival will still stay strong, and I believe it would happen for many years to come. From what I see right now, I see a lot of the houses getting hyped, getting ready. They're ready to have a ball, and I feel like that's needed for every year for Winter Carnival to be great.
Yeah. You know, like Krats said, the houses need to come together and be excited for Winter Carnival. And I mean, it's the spirit of Winter Carnival with the students and the residents' kids and the society members. They get excited for this every single year. It's Winter Carnival is in their hearts kind of thing. They know it's coming, and if they have the spirit for Winter Carnival, then I mean, look at how 50 years and it's still here. And truthfully, I think it could be another 50 years that it's here again. People love it.
Yeah, events will come and go, but the students will always be there.
The spirit of Winter Carnival and the victory winner, the victorious winner, it will be there.
All right, well, we're going to give you guys, just give us your final thoughts for Winter Carnival 2014. We're going to give you the last word on it, so.
And please highlight stuff like the big events that are coming up, right? And maybe what you guys might need from the student body that's listening to us.
Yeah, if you guys need any volunteers, give them a little shout out now how they can get in contact with you.
All right, well, first I'll get started with the volunteers. If anyone wants to contact me, my email is krk574@mun.ca, or if they wish to call my cell phone, it's 730-1665. Ending notes on Winter Carnival, I believe it has the potential to be something amazing. It always has been, it always will be. It's a great way for people to come together, the residents and societies, to have a great time. Our theme is the Winter Olympics, and it's the same way. The Winter Olympics is countries coming together and competing in sport, and I feel like the Winter Carnival is the exact same way with residents and societies. Yeah. And I think that's what we portrayed this year in our Winter Carnival.
Definitely. Yeah, guys, if anyone out there who wants to volunteer, I mean, even if it's for an hour, a couple hours, the whole week, contact Krats or I. My email is eks212@mun.ca. And I mean, I know you don't know our faces now, but if you do know our faces, approach us at any time if you have questions or anything like that. And come out to the events. I mean, we have the Toonie concert tomorrow night. It's a wicked event. I mean, how cheap can you get? $2 to get in, and I don't know if I can broadcast drink specials, but there will be awesome drink specials and awesome prizes to give away. Also, open mic as it goes still. Winter Carnival is just kind of included into it. Yeah. Winter Carnival, man, it's a lot of fun.
It's great. I'm really looking forward to it. And even as somebody who's not involved in a residence right now, I can still come and watch and spectate, even if I'm not involved in the society,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
Especially
Doors are open to anybody.
We'll even leave you a VIP seat right in the middle of it. Just come up and ask us, and we'll have a seat right there for both of you.
Yeah, right. And I suppose that I guess that could probably extend out to the people who have reservations about maybe their club or society participating, that maybe they could.
Yeah, we've already got questions about societies joining in, and I mean, you're more than welcome to. There's bunch of posters up in the Muncie office and around campus there showing what events we are doing. So if you're interested, you need it. Unfortunately, you need to be a society on campus, but if you are, come on out to Winter Carnival 2014 Winter Olympics.
All right, awesome. Well, I think that's all the time we have for tonight. So thanks a lot, guys, for coming on the show.
Thank you guys.
We'll have that
Been a
contact.
pleasure.
We'll have that contact info for volunteering up on our Facebook page. And all right, well, that's it. Thanks. This has been Rustling Pages. We'll see you next week. Thanks.
This is 90.